Hello everyone and welcome to another Moonee Valley Leader Update with editor James Twining. And James, we've got a bit of breaking news today about the Moonee Valley Racecourse.
Hello John, yes that's right. Big day today if you're a racing fan or a resident of Moonee Pines, with the Moonee Valley Racing Club and unveiling its draft master plan for the next 15 to 20 years. Some key points of the master plan that were announced in a press conference this morning. Of course, the racetrack will be realigned from 2016 and up and running by 2017. There will be a new grandstand built with capacity for 10,000 people, and that will take the total capacity of the racetrack to 40,000 for its peak race days like the Cox Plate. All of this, of course, will be funded by up to 2,500 new apartments and commercial dwellings on the racecourse land, which has been the source of a little bit of community angst in the fact that these will be apartment towers up to a height of 20 stories. The first of the apartments, which will be 2 to 3 story townhouses, will be built on the western boundary, and the racing club hopes that will start in early 2012 pending the approval of the master plan later this year. So the racing club's CEO Michael Brow acknowledged that there was some community concern in regards to the height of the towers and also traffic. He says that the racing club is willing to take these on board and nothing is set in stone. Of course, the community will be able to have their say at consultation meetings starting tomorrow and also on Saturday and Sunday. The club does concede, John, that about 8 houses will lose their existing views, but the benefits of the overall, the overall benefits to the community would far outweigh this. So in summary, it's a big and bold plan that the racing club does say it's necessary for its survival, and it's still going to be a few years at least until we start to see some radical changes at the racecourse.
Quite a change for the Moonee Valley, that story there. Let's change gear and take a look at a virtual community that has raised a few eyebrows in the Essendon region. Tell us about that, James.
Yeah, a pretty disturbing story here, John, about a Facebook page that was set up by, we assume, local teenagers last week called Essendon Goss. Now, the website encouraged local teens to send in gossip and lies effectively about other local teenagers, and there's some quite vulgar and nasty stuff that was posted on the website, seen by about 2,000 people. That's the number of people who have become friends with the group. It was quite concerning for a number of the people who were named. Their full names were used. We received quite a number of emails from young teenagers, some from 15, some who were young adults, 19 years old, who were targeted on the website. They felt bullied and intimidated by some of the material that was on it. The website has since been taken down. The leader did report it to Facebook and it was taken down that day, but not before quite a bit of damage was done. We also interviewed a local youth counsellor from the Moonee Valley Council just to get a bit of an insight as to what impact cyberbullying does have on youth this age, and she also gave us some tips on how to combat cyberbullying.
Thank you for that, James. Let's change gear just a little bit, and ACCA Day sounds like a fairly interesting day in the sporting calendar. That's
right, John. A great day for the Aberfeldy Youth Football Club, with Jason Ackermanis, the 3-time premiership player with the Brisbane Lions and former Bulldog, coming in and playing his one-off game for the Abbers. Now, the club says that there was a crowd of about 4,000 people. It's probably one of the biggest crowds they've had for any sort of game in quite a while, and it was just a raging success. We have extensive reports in this week's sports section of the Leader. Our sports reporter Sam Landsberger tells us that JC racked up 15 possessions, 1 goal, and of course his signature handstand at the end, much to the delight of the big crowd.
Well, as long as he does the handstand, I think everyone's happy.
I think that's all they came for. So.
Absolutely. Okay, you can see more from the Moonee Valley, the Moonee Valley Leader newspaper at moonevalleyleader.com.au or at MV Leader, the Twitter feed there, and also a new Facebook page that's just started up, James.
Yes, live updates from our website and Twitter feeds, also going onto Facebook, so please sign up to get live Moonee Valley news feeds onto your Facebook page as well.
Fabulous. Thanks, James.
Thanks, John.